Welcome back to Cottrell's Hunting and Trapping Outdoors. I'm out here today. This is 1st of January. Happy New Year's to all of you that watch my channel and support my channel. Woke up to this. We've got some snow here and it's still snowing. I'm getting ready to go out and pull my traps. I just hung my water traps up here in the shed. I got them hung up here, and don't know if I'm going to do any more water trapping this year or not. Okay, I just got done pulling the trap up there on that corner right there. And what this is a point that runs down this hill. Well, I have to fix that out there. You can see that road coming down in there. It slipped out, but I'm going to fix that till I can get my four-wheeler down in here next year. And then what I will be doing, I'll be setting these traps lower and setting on these flats down lower on this hill. What I learned this week, I did find some sign. And these coyotes, when this place is getting pressured, they're traveling lower on the hill. And I'm going to be setting this up next year down in here and doing this. I will not be back in here trapping this year. The remainder of this year, I'm going to go up to the farm and finish out up there. But I've been doing some studying here this week when I've been out and about, and I need to be setting these traps lower. And like down in there, you've got a drainage you're going through, and I know them coyotes, they travel that in there, and then they travel down around this field. I'm gonna try to get more access to that field down there too and settle on it next year. And then right down below me right there, we've got some ponds. So I've been doing some thinking about this, and I'm going to do some things different next year back here. For some of you all that are newer to my channel, this is the traps that I run here. This is a Duke 1 3/4, and this is a MB 550. And what I do on my setups here where I trap at, because it's hard to drive stakes in the ground because our ground is so rocky and hard, I have my chain coming out of my trap and my swivel, and then I put one of these here locks on it, if you can see it right there, carabiners or whatever you call that, and then I hook on about 10 to 12 foot of chain, anywhere between 8 and 12 foot of chain on my traps. And then, like if I'm coming down the ridge here and I want to set a trap right there where that log is, I can tie off to this tree here and run that out there. And yes, I guess I like to run longer chains, because my theory on that is that the animal can't get leverage and pull out as easy from having a longer chain on that. But you've got two different kind of traps here. You've got the MB 550 and the Duke 1 3/4. Well, I got them all pulled. I had 12 canine sets in and 3 dog proofs, and then I got to go down here at the creek and pull my 2 mink sets. So I got them all pulled. The next time you see me out on the trap line, it will probably be up at the farm. Okay, I'm out here in the garage. It's pouring the rain down here. It's been raining since about 9 o'clock this morning. This is our snowmageddon that we were supposed to get here in West Virginia, but I don't think it's going to snow any here. But anyhow, I didn't get out today to go set traps. I'm not going to go set traps in this. It's too wet out to do that. And anyway, I've got a 3-day weekend next weekend, so I will be setting my traps out up at the farm next weekend. But anyhow, here they are. And I'm trying to hold this with my hand and video at the same time with my phone here. But this is a Bridger dog-proof trap, and I think it's called a T3. But you can see on the back how they put these together. They're not built like the Duke traps are, dog-proofs, but I'll take these and I'll use them. I was out here pilfering through some stuff, and I just happened to look here after I come back in here, and I've got this cable right here. I don't know where that come from, but I'm gonna take that cable, and I haven't forgot about trying to go trap me a beaver this year. I just haven't had the stuff to make me a drowner cable for when I put my trap on there. So I'm going to take this cable right here. I found this, and I'm going to see if I can get something set up with this and take it and use it as my drowning cable for my beaver trap. But I'm going to see if I've got enough here. If I've got enough to reach out into the middle of the creek out there, then I will be fixing something up here and setting this trap out to try to catch these beavers, because they're really tearing the creek up out here and cutting a lot of the trees out here right out from my house. So I haven't give up teetotally on trying to catch a beaver. Okay, you'll have to excuse the noise here. We're washing clothes. I got my trap tags here, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to put these on these dog proofs, and I'm getting these ready to take out in the field and use. So I'll get them put on there, and I'll show you how I do this. Okay, I got my tag here, and what I'm going to do, I go up here about 4 or 5 lengths on my chain, and I've got me a piece of wire. I put that over that like that. And I squeeze that together like this. Then what I will do, I will just wrap that tag around that chain link right there. But anyhow, this is what it looks like. I just wrap that around there like that. And that's how I put trap tags on my traps. Okay, I'm out here from my house. Set me up a few DP traps. I'm gonna try to catch some coon out here, but I found this. If any of you all know what this is, let me know. I've just really never seen scat like this before, and then we've got all this stuff here. It's definitely been something eating something, but I don't know what that is, what kind of scat that is. Looks like there's some deer hair or something in that, and bone. But I'm out here along the creek, and I'm going to set up some DP traps here. I've got them there in the bucket, but I just wanted to get a few of them out and see if I could catch some critters out here. I haven't trapped out in here for a long time, and I'm right along the creek here. I did find a lot of beaver sign up through there, but I'm gonna probably set up for them sometime too. This is just right out from my house as well. I've got rocks over there. I bet you that would be a good place to catch a mink, right in there, right along this rock ledge here. But this trough runs right down through there. And then that's straight up and down right there. The camera doesn't do it justice. But this is definitely some kind of funnel point. I did see a lot of deer tracks, but I'm going to say there's other stuff that runs this in here too. But this is just right out from my house. This is pretty neat. I know I could catch some stuff out of here, but it's just so far to come. I have to walk all the way down here. But I'm going to say almost on that bench right there, I wouldn't go as far to say as probably could catch a coyote or a bobcat right in here too. Probably catch some mink in here. But my house is right up that way. Okay, I set 2 DPs up in here. I got one, let me find it, it blends in. Got one right here, put an egg on top of it. And then I got another one on the path right down there. Right here. And that's where that path runs clear around there where you just seen me at. So we'll see how this works out here. You know, stuff uses this to get around here. And then I've got a culvert right over there coming out from under the road, but I wish I could be on that side of the road, but I'll work with this here. But that culvert's right over there by that tree. So getting ready to go out and check my line here this morning. I've got my DP set clear out on the other end of the field out there, and I got this old sled. I'm going to take that with me in case I do get something. I can carry my stuff in it, and I don't have to be carrying everything. So it's starting to snow here. We've got a wet snow going on, and hopefully the critters run last night, but I'm gonna head out this way and check my DP line and see if we got anything. Y'all come along with me. Well, I didn't catch no critters today. I will head back to the house. I checked my DPs. I had 5 DPs out in 1 cage trap, and I didn't catch nothing today. So hopefully if this rain and snow lets up and it clears out here this afternoon, that maybe this stuff will run tonight. But I will leave these set in here for about a week as long as the water doesn't come up, and see what we catch here. But I know there should be a few raccoons down in this patch of woods here. But anyhow, I'm going to get off here and I'll show you some of the beaver sign back towards your house there when I head back that way. But we have some here, and then look right down here. They've been in here, but what they're doing, they're coming up in this field here behind me. There's some fresh stuff there. they're going right under that there log right there. But there's some more fresh cuttings. Dragging it down in through this little gully right here. I think they're going out in the creek right there. That looks like they're sliding up and down off the bank right there on that corner. But there's some more out here. I'm not no beaver trapper. I have never done this before in my life, so I'm about to start, because I see that they're up in here again. So I'll take you out here and show you a little bit more, and then I'll end this video. But right there's some more fresh stuff. What they're in here doing, I think they're in here cutting these beech trees, and there's some more fresh cuttings. But I'm going to set this up. They've been in here. They must be in here about every night. Got this right here. Got all that right there. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to come in here and set me a couple number 4 traps along here, because that's the biggest traps I've got, Duke number 4s, and see what they do here. If I can take you over here, I don't know if you can see it right here or not. Didn't want to fall in the creek. It's pretty deep in there. But I'll show you right here. Right in there over my finger, it looks like something's going up on the bank right there, sliding up and down, or coming off the bank right there. But I'll show you down here a good place where they're going off the bank at. And this is just out from my house, probably, I don't know. My house is just right up there. Maybe 100 yards. But anyhow, they're coming up on the bank right here. I can tell that. And what I thought about doing was setting me a number 4 right there at the bottom of that slide. And then it looks like they're coming up around here somehow. Maybe set one down there and put my grounder table out in the middle of the creek right there, and set that up right there. But I'll show you right here. There's some fresh sign on this. They've been in here last night. They're sliding off that bank. Oh, sorry. They're sliding off that bank right over there, if you can see that. They're coming, I'd say they're coming from that big pond. There's a big pond up in that hollow right up in there, and they're coming in here. But you can see the old cuttings in here. But I will get this set up. I got to get me some cable and get it fixed up, and I'll get this set up. You can see where they're going up over the bank right here. So I don't know. I've never caught one before, so maybe this will be something new. It looks like they're doing something on the bank right over there too. So get this set up in here and see what happens. But they go up this little drainage right here, and back through there you can see the old cuttings in there. They've been cutting trees, but they're all over this place. So I'll get in here and try to get them knocked down. I'd like to catch a couple of them, just see what it's like. But we have some old trees that had fell over right here. And now it looks like out in the middle right there that they've been working on this, damming this up here. So this would be a good spot for them to dam up. So I don't know. People throwing their old deer hides in the creek. That's what we run into here too. But it looks like they might be working on this a little bit. Looks like they've been doing some chewing right down there. So, and that place where they're going up out of the creek at, it's just right there. So I don't know. We'll get this set up, see what we can do here. In my house, it's just right there. So maybe I'll catch them. That would be a good way for them to come through under that culvert right there and come down here. But that pond sets up in that hollow right there. So I'll get off here and I'm going to end this video. But anyhow, I'm going to end this video here. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I didn't have no catches this week, but that's how it goes. I had, like you seen in the beginning of the video, I pulled my traps on Monday and went back to work on Tuesday. And then when I got a break in the weather, I set my 5 dog proofs out down here yesterday afternoon. So we'll run them for about a week and see if we catch any raccoons in here. And I will be working on trying to get some beaver sets in here and trying to take a couple of these things out. But hopefully, if you all got any tips on beaver trapping, leave it in the comments down there. I would greatly appreciate it because I've never done this before. So I'm going to get off here. I hope you all have a great day, and may the good Lord bless you all, and may your new year be prosperous.